Yes, I'm dying for you. In the quiet of the night, piano keys whispering low. Let the rhythm take us slow. High, this life is sweet now. From the streets to the sweet now. For la, in the groove we stay. Stando, I don't go away. Let the piano play. We never fade away.
Gather here, gather here, gather here, because Michael Carrick has spoken. Big up to you. Big up to you for joining in. This is the Football Power Hour. We're going to be reacting to what the current head coach of Manchester United has to say ahead of the Newcastle match tomorrow at St. James's Park. So we're going to get the latest team updates from Michael Carrick and hopefully also a little bit of a vibe check from him. But first thing is first, what's the vibe check with you? What's the like check like? Let's check what the likes are looking like. Because I hope that you have hit the like button and you're subscribed if you're new. Welcome to the welcome to these streets. If you're new here, you know, we're very, very, very humble and loving community. We banter each other respectfully. We're not only Manchester United fans, we're a community that has Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, Spurs fans, and so forth. But yeah, welcome. I want to say, first things first, my apologies for being late. Let's get that out the way. I am not going to gloss over that. I want to just sincerely and humbly apologize because I have a reason. And I think you might listen to this reason. Former Manchester United legend Gary Neville has opened his mouth again. And he's had some words to say about our central forward, Benjamin Sesko. Gary Neville has opened his mouth and said, you know what? Sesko has improved enormously. That's the first time Michael Carrick has started him, which is not incorrect. Matter of fact, let me just share with you what I'm looking at so you see exactly what Uncle Gary has to say. Big up to Young Poppy in the house. Young Poppy's apologizing, saying, I didn't even realize he was late. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people are just joining in right now. You guys are late. You guys got to apologize. The 22 people that just joined in, apologize for being late and apologize with a like. How about that? Or a little comment. Let us know where you tuned in from. Let us know how you're feeling going into this game versus Newcastle. We did a check earlier on. We did a poll, and I think 25% of the people said it's going to be a draw, which is interesting. I want to know how you feel about it. Anyway, back to what Unc Gary had to say. about Benjamin Sesko. He says he's improved enormously. That's the first time Michael Carrick has started him. So he's obviously had doubts about him in terms of, not being right or not quite there. But what he seems to have done in the 4 or 5 weeks whilst having him sub is bring him on. He's working Sesko into form. That's a game changer for Man United. I like what he said so far, right? He's working Sesko into form. He says, all right, that's a game changer for Man United. He says they cannot have another center forward come into the club and fail. You know what? It's interesting to hear Gary say this. Because, I think he's changing up his tune a little. Didn't we just show footage the other day of Gary Neville saying, not sure? And also the last little bit of the statement, he's like, they cannot have another center forward come in and fail. I don't know. It's a little, I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Talking about a 22-year-old young man like this. I don't know if it's the most encouraging tone, if you get what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to point out. I don't know. There's something. It's not. It's a little. How would I say it? It's a reserved kind of observation. It's a reserved kind of take, especially for somebody that's was criticizing Sesko and not talking so well about him not too long ago. But anyway, that is Uncle Gary. And that is Benjamin Sesko. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, will he get a goal tomorrow? That is the major question. Will Sesko score? Oh, will Bruno score? Oh, will Ahmad score? Because Ahmad was playing like he was on demon time. He was playing so focused. He was playing with this kind of hunger. He has to play with that sort of level of focus again. Should we just do a little bit of a quick check to see how Eddie Howe is doing first before we get into our manager? I'll always like to look what that vibe of the other manager is like. So let's see what Eddie Howe has to say. We won't listen to all of Eddie Howe because we want to really listen to Michael Carrick.
He can, but couldn't play on because of sickness.
Yeah, Jacob was in yesterday, trained fine, so a quick recovery from him. There's obviously an illness potentially there in the squad because Nick Voltemade's gone downhill and we haven't seen him for a couple of days.
So you'd expect Voltemade not to be available tomorrow night then?
Let's see, we'll give him every chance.
On Jacob Ramsey, obviously.
Okay. Voltemade, we don't like to play against Voltemade. Yes, Doctor, I was saying that it's slang. It's slang for just playing like you're super wild, Sorry, I know it's Ramadan. Maybe it's not the right lingo to be employing right now. My apologies. Okay. Ikarin says, hopefully we won't start the game the way we did against Palace. 100%. So no Voltemade is how Doctor is interpreting what Eddie Howe just said. Yes, it feels like he's a doubt. That's for sure. Jacob Ramsey, what about what? I think they were just asking about somebody else right now.
Available tomorrow night then?
Who?
Potentially there in the squad because Nick Voltemade's gone downhill and we haven't seen him for a couple of days.
Okay.
So you'd expect Voltemade not to be available tomorrow night then?
Let's see, we'll give him every chance.
On Jacob Ramsey, obviously, it was a blow to lose him at the weekend. He'd scored the goal and he'd been playing well in that match. And in recent games, he's been particularly...
So far, the injury list for Newcastle is looking good.
Good
for us,
hasn't he? Which must be really pleasing for you.
Yeah, he's getting better and better for me. When we first signed him, I think it was really clear from the training that we were doing how good technically Jacob is. I mean, very rarely wastes a ball. He's really good in tight areas, and he has good athleticism as well to add to the other side. So I think he's got a little bit of everything, and it's been great to see him score a couple of really important goals for us, because I think naturally playing in midfield, I think you need to contribute in that area as well. So I think that would have done his confidence levels, those 2 goals, the world of good. I think he now feels fully here and at home and comfortable with what he's being asked to do. So I think really positive signs for him that he can only get better from this point as well.
Can I just check quickly on Tino Livramento? Is this going to be too soon for him, this match?
Yeah, I think possibly. I think he's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, we like that. No Livramento as well.
Asked a lot about him, and I understand why, because I do the same to the medical team. It's like a chain that goes down. We're desperate for him to be back available, but it has to be at the right time. And every injury situation is not always as simple as you give a return date and the player comes back. There's always little things that can happen either way. I think he's slightly ahead of the schedule initially given, but yeah, he's in the last little bits of his rehab now.
Keith? Eddie, we kind of touched on it after the match against Everton, but are you able at all to put your finger on why it feels like the more winnable game you've got on paper, you look like you're struggling of late, and then the tougher game, it feels like maybe the players are rising to the...
Basically, why you shit in the Premier League and all right in the Champions League?
The occasion a bit more. Is that something you've sensed?
Yeah, possibly, Keith. It is a difficult one, as you say. The psychology of sport, psychology of human beings. Really, I think we have struggled in that respect in recent games. We have had the ability to raise our game. We don't want that to be.
You're gonna get fired as soon as you get knocked out of FA Cup and Champions League, bro.
The outcome, of course, we want to be consistent. We want to be our best in every game. So it's a frustration for all of us. We're trying to find solutions to every problem that we have, and there'll always be problems, even if you're winning every game, and you've got to try and continue to...
He doesn't sound convincing. Are we scared of Eddie Howe's black and white army? This guy does not sound convincing to me. Like, what? There's no conviction in this speech.
Find solutions. So that's what we're trying to do. But
we're trying to find solutions.
Yeah, that is a bit of a head scratcher for us.
What do you say to the players after that on Saturday? I know you won't have been happy, but then when you look at the next 6 days, Manchester United at home, Man City at home, Barcelona at home, I mean, there's not really too much time to breathe. You kind of just need to get on with it, don't you? Yeah,
we do. But I think we have to get the focus in the right areas. The focus has to be on what we can do better. And we've tried to always, in amongst a moment of really high emotion, try and bring it back to what can help the players, what can help our next performance. Players did a really good job yesterday, and I think my staff did a really good job yesterday of trying to bring it back to that. So I think we did some good work on the training pitch. One of the rare opportunities we've had to do that. Today will be the same. And it's highlighting themes and mentality to our performance that we think will help us in our next run of games, and that's what we're trying to do.
I think we're going to mesh them. Something now just tells me we are going to mash up Newcastle. There is just... Eddie Howe is not so convincing, 1. 2, that form is not good. Let's be real. And as long as we score the first goal and we score early, then Newcastle will be on the back foot. And St. James's Park is not going to just watch Manchester United, be a goal ahead and just be quiet. They're going to force Newcastle to come out. And that's where Mbuemo comes in. Oh, shit! That's where Matthias Cunha comes in. The Magpies. Them dead. Guys, we are going to mess them up. There was something I was like, maybe Eddie Howe is cooking something. Nah. He's cooking cereal. He's cooking noodles. And let's listen to what Michael Carrick is cooking. Shall we? We are going to mash them up. Matter of fact, now we know from that injury list, they got no Livramento, no Bruno Guimaraes, no Lewis Miley, no Fabian Shaw. Voltemelde is a doubt. Most likely no Voltemelde, to be honest. We are actually not bad. What other insights do we know about the game? Newcastle has scored 15 goals in their last 6 matches despite defensive struggles. So, I don't know too much about a clean sheet now. Newcastle has lost 3 consecutive home league games for the first time since February 2021. So, St. James's Park is a jumping castle.
No.
We're going to turn St. James's Park into an amusement park. They have lost 3 consecutive home league games for the first time since 2021. It's no more a fortress, fam. They sit 13th, but they rank 7th in the XG table. Okay, so they are definitely going to score, or most likely going to score. They are creating chances. They rank 7th in the expected goals table. Big up to Stephanie in the house. Big up to you, Realistic Red in the building. Shout out to you, Ikaheng. SLD, I hope I encouraged everybody enough to hit the like button. If you're just tuning in, thank you for being here. Thank you for making your presence felt in the chat. But what are you saying? What are you feeling about Newcastle? We're about to listen to Michael Carrick talk about Manchester United. All right. One last little insight about Newcastle is that Bruno Guimaraes has scored 9 Premier League goals this season, nearly doubling last year's tally. So he is the main man, and it is good to see him injured.
Oh, shit!
I never like to wish injury on anybody, but Bruno Guimaraes, come back after you play Manchester United. I asked Dr. Elia on who would you sign, Bruno Guimaraes or Tonali. Some people in the chat were not really pro Tonali. I want to know. Actually, we should do this as a poll as we listen to Michael Carrick really quickly. Let me try and see if I can do that. Let's do a quick poll. Who would you sign? Would you go for Tonali? Who would you rather sign? Sandro Tonali or Bruno Guimaraes? How you spell Guimaraes? I think that's how you spell it. Whatever. Just give me a break. If I didn't spell Guimaraes. Something like that. Between the two, I want to know. Please let your voice be heard. Bruno G or Bruno or Sandro Tonali. It'll be nice to have 2 Brunos because, if the other team is like, Mark Bruno, no, I meant the other Bruno. And then the other Bruno scores. Okay, Michael Carrick. Here he goes.
Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire.
I know that was a dead joke, but, allow it.
Went off on Sunday, whenever it was. Are they available for tomorrow?
We're hoping so. We're working towards it. They weren't feeling too good, so we've still got a bit of time to the game, and we'll just have to see how they feel.
Wait, what are they asking about? Who are they asking about? He's like, we gotta just see how they feel. Is this? Did you just say Maguire?
Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire went
Okay.
on Sunday, whenever it was. Are they available for tomorrow?
We're hoping so. We're working towards it. They weren't feeling too good, so
Yes. Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire will be available, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, is it?
They will be. Well, we'll see how they feel. That's what Michael Carrick just said. So they're available for selection, in my opinion. I know. They're gonna. One of them has to be in there, especially Harry Maguire. I think Luke Shaw maybe not, but Harry Maguire, I expect him.
Kind of illness. Neither of them were injured or anything like that.
No, it wasn't injury. No, they just both of them weren't feeling too good. So yeah, it's one of them things really. But we'll just have to see how they are today and tomorrow morning.
Just in terms of the form of the team, which has obviously been outstanding. When you were here with Ollie, obviously the team did very well, and then there was a drop off towards the end of the season. And when you were at Middlesbrough, you also did really well at the start, and then the results didn't match that at the end of the season. You didn't achieve what you wanted to. Is there any way of guarding against that?
Wait, what's the question?
Football's a tough game to get results.
Why is Simon Stone wording the question in such a weird? Okay, Carrick, good luck.
Anyway, so I think. Yeah, of course, I learn, always learning and things that as you go through and you could maybe have done a little bit different, done a little bit better, not specifically at them times, just in general, really. So, there's a lot of context and depends on the players, the group of players, what the games all look like. There's so many different things coming into it. I think it's not so much guarding against it. I think it's just living in the moment and staying in the moment and keep grounded, and down to earth in terms of understanding what it takes to win games. And I've said that since I kind of came here and not getting carried away. And we certainly won't get carried away. I think you got to feed off the confidence. And
true, buddy, don't get carried away.
Understand that runs of wins are hard to come by, but we're hungry for more for sure. And we need to try and make it as long as it can last and stay consistent.
Sorry to take you back to a subject that's been hot this weekend, grappling inside the penalty area, Michael. Has it gone too far, and do you think anything can be done about it? What can be done?
I think it's gone too far, yeah. I think it wasn't long ago where, we were kind of told that you couldn't really lay a hand on anybody in the box, and it was going to be stamped kind of out and clamped down on. And it's crept in, it's gone stronger. I think obviously the success of set pieces, corners in particular, probably in terms of being able to put so many bodies close together, has made more teams do it because the success rate is so high, So it's understandable why there's so many teams trying it and doing it. But yeah, in terms of as a game and it doesn't feel that we've kind of got that balance right. So I don't know what is to do about it. It's not for me to decide that really, but in the meantime, you got to deal with what's in front of you, and if it's allowed, then you got to play to it.
Surely, Michael, you gotta say, man, at some point we need the Premier League to have a meeting and say Arsenal is killing football, infecting other clubs with Arteta-ritis, because now we got Everton playing corner kicks like Arsenal, and that needs to be addressed. We can't just look at it and let it happen. Bring football back, because them guys are killing football. Arsenal,
The game itself at Newcastle, you're obviously in confident mood now. You, the players, everything. The fans talk about Champions League qualification. It's very much in your own hands now, isn't it? You've got 10 games to go, and you've got to play the likes of Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool. That's a big plus for you, isn't it?
It's all in our hands.
Yeah, again, not
That's
looking
true.
too far ahead in terms of the games and where we're trying to get to. I think it's really important that we stay present and keep our minds on the job. It's an incredibly tough place to go to get a result. Newcastle, been there many times and know it well. So we're fully aware of that. So I'm not really looking. We haven't had conversations about it. We're not looking too far ahead. We understand this where we are. I think it was a good step for us at the weekend there, and there'll obviously be a good boost that comes from that, whether that's energy wise, whether that's confidence wise, and just total belief from it. But it doesn't mean that we can start ifs and buts further down the line. I think we're in a good position, and we've kind of earned it. Boys have earned it, and we've got to try and make the most of it from now on in.
Yes. Great answer. Great answer. No. I like that one. Big up, Michael Carrick, for that. It's we have earned the right to be in this position. Matter of fact, had we actually dug a little deeper, we could have been a little bit further. But Manchester United, I believe we are third right now, and it's not by chance. We have earned it. The players have put in a really good performance. Michael Carrick has prepared really good game plans that have been, sometimes executed at the very last minute. And those moments, you need a little bit of fortune as well. But to be honest, we have earned to be here. And when we enjoy Champions League football next season, I cannot wait. It's going to be like one of these. This week right now is a little teaser of next season. We played on Saturday, Sunday. Now we playing again on Wednesday. Yeah, buddy. We are back. We are so back. Yo, okay. We have the right to fight and party. And then party, says Stephanie. All right. Let's hear what Michael had to say about
Michael, you now have the best form of any team in the league since you took over. Have you surprised yourself with what this team's achieved, given it's the same group of players that were here before?
I wouldn't use the word surprise. I think we always strive to win games, and as I've just said, understanding that it's difficult. But again, not looking too far ahead, I think if you stay, every game's winnable. I think both teams will come into it and think the same thing. If you can stay that and go step by step, try and be consistent with it, and then we feel we give ourselves a chance of doing that. I think it coming in at the start, it was quite quickly, one game at a time. Again,
guys, I'm so close to saying print the contract. Not give him the contract yet. But soon we gotta print the contract. Right now is the time to connect the printer, because Michael Carrick is so humble and so focused. He's just like, we're gonna go one game at a time. Every game is winnable. He's not talking, I'm out here. So, I'm surprised. I surprised myself. Or no. I was expecting this. This is such a very, very humble guy, talking about game by game basis, and that's exactly what you want from a Manchester United manager who doesn't really get too much caught up in the sauce. I'm just seeing somebody who is he's ready. He's doing really well. He's doing really well in this job interview to be Manchester United manager. And it's right in front of us. Big up Michael Carrick, man. Shout out to everybody that just joined in, by the way. How many people? Oh, my God. Thank you for all being here. Let's enjoy Michael Carrick.
And
also, don't forget to make your voice heard in the poll. There's a poll out right now. Who would you sign? Gun to your head. Pick one player. Is it Sandro Tonali or Bruno Guimaraes? And right now it's 50-50. Oh my God. Hey. 50% of the community say they want Sandro Tonali. 50% says Bruno Guimaraes. There's about 15 people that have voted. So vote if you haven't voted yet. We want to know what the community voice. Who do we rate more? Who do we think we need more at Manchester United? Especially this summer. We got to be thinking about the Casemiro succession plan. And it's going to take more than just one midfielder, in my opinion. But anyway, back to Mr. Carrick.
I think that's the only way. You know, it's when you're in it and you live in it and you've got to perform, and the boys have got to be in a good frame of mind to be able to put performances together. I think the only way to do it.
It was 50-50 with 15. No, it was 14 votes before 50-50, and then it became 50 votes. 15 votes. Pardon me. I know that didn't make sense. Okay, let me just check the latest. Let me just check the latest of the poll. 16 votes. It's now 50-50 with 16 votes. So that means 2 people voted and swayed it to, to make it equal. Oh my God. Incredible. Come on. Damn. They're both really good. They're both really good players. Sandro Tonali is a really good player. A grafter. Bruno Guimaraes is another good player. My God, that's a difficult one. But I get why it's 50-50. But if you haven't voted, please vote. Let's finish up what Michael Carrick has to say. We're almost at the end of the presser anyway.
Give yourself the best chances to stay in the moment, and it's for everybody else to get involved in the discussions maybe of what ifs and buts and bigger picture type of thing. It's not for us right now, and we're happy. We're happy with the way things have gone. Still think we can do certain things better, which is a really good place to come from. But winning games is a good feeling, a good habit to have, and got to keep staying hungry with that.
There was so much discussion before you came in about sort of deep-rooted issues at the club and so on. When you've come in and you've worked with this group of players, did you see the signs in there that this run and form was possible?
Again, I didn't get too far ahead in terms of what was possible at that stage. It was you had to get to work quickly and put things into practice and try and be fair to the players, to give them the right information and the right balance to go into the next game was the first thing. But yeah, listen, I know some of the players. I know some of the players or have done more than others. Now I've got to know everybody, and I think it's a really good group. I think they're talent-wise, ability-wise, I think the boys have showed that what they can do. And then there's that balance of good habits, good behaviours, and
title charge, man.
And there's certain times you've got to really dig in and show that good spirit and team spirit. So I can't speak highly enough of the players at the moment.
He knows how to compliment them, but not give them too much. Shout out to Carrick. Shout out to Carrick. Shout out to Michael Carrick. I like it. I like it so far. The way he handles the pressers. Yeah. It's top tier. It's top tier. It's top tier. So far, so good. Let's put it that way.
Word on Bruno, yet again, leading the way, spearheading, goal, assist. Where does he rank for you in Manchester United focal of all the great midfielders you've had? And is it surprising for you? And secondly, how much would you have liked to perhaps play behind him in that little pocket?
Yeah, I'll be honest, there's not loads more I can add to what we've already talked about, Bruno. He's been here for such a long period of time now, and had success in in different ways, and certainly individually shown exactly what he's all about, you know, and taking terms of responsibility, showing up, being there, facing everything for the ups and the downs, and that, I think that sums up Bruno as a character, you know, and his consistency over such a period of time. So in terms of where he ranks in club history, that's not for me to get involved in, and it's irrelevant. But I think he's been a major plus and a fantastic signing for when he came in, and the impact that he's had since he's been here, and I'm sure that'll continue.
And a word on your counterpart in tomorrow's game, Eddie Howe, British manager who's had great success. How much respect have you got for the job he's done in recent years?
Who the hell is typing so frantically next to the microphone? My God. And you can tell that typing, they didn't do their nails.
Yeah, huge amount of respect for Eddie and his staff. Know some of them particularly well, so it's, and obviously been from there originally, and it's something that I've kept a close eye on. So he's done a great job. The levels of success and periods that he's brought to that football club, and the feeling that he's created around the whole area is incredible. So yeah, I just think he's a top manager, top coach, and he'll continue having success, I'm sure.
But I'm gonna beat him tomorrow. Michael Carrick, man, you know how to avoid confrontation too. That part, I'm like, maybe he can be a little bit more, just you know. But the way when he talks about his players, I like the fact that he just keeps a grounded tone and very, very assertive, and he does give compliments, but he doesn't over compliment, and he doesn't overthink and doesn't go global. He says, no, next game, you can tell that the players are good. They can win. He can, you know, they've shown already the type of games that they can win. The players are doing well. They've shown that they're a good group of lads, you know. So he definitely like has a way of talking about the team that's very constructive and very, 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 I think, useful in terms of just making sure that everybody stays grounded and everybody believes. He's a very strong leader. That's for me one of the hallmarks of a good leader, because you can tell he's a strong, calm, composed character. And we fear no team with the Michael Carrick aura. That's what I feel anyway. That's what my takeaway from this. Big up to Sesko. Haven't seen you in a minute, Sesko. Big up to 10 United Road 10. Big up to you. Thank you for being here. Wait, what about the nails question? Nah, I was just saying the nails, like, let's not dwell on it. Yo, how are you feeling after listening to Michael Carrick? Is he giving us confidence that we're going to go into this game and smash it? Is Eddie Howe, we've listened to a little bit of Eddie Howe. Is Eddie Howe giving you the vibe that he's a manager who's prepared a game plan that is going to win? Tactically, who do you rate more? I want to know. The link is in the chat. Call in if you want to call in. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you're new in these streets, there's a little subscribe button. I don't know where it is. Somewhere there. You got to hit it. One game at a time. Carrick is winning my confidence, and I want to just give him his props, man. You know, I know the game versus Newcastle will actually be a very big test. It's a very, very, very huge test for Carrick, and he has to prepare a game plan against a coach that, you know, needs to revive his Premier League team, and he's pretty much, Eddie Howe is going to use the Manchester United game to prepare for the Barcelona game and the Man City game. So he pretty much the game plan that he's going to try and execute. If you're in his position, it makes sense, right? Because I used to look at it like, no, he wouldn't risk his top players, but you would actually try and use this game as a training ground. Since your Premier League hopes, you've got nothing to play for in the Premier League. You get your best players, you prepare your best game plan, and you're like, guys, I know it's Manchester United, but think of it as Barcelona. Think of it as Manchester City. Think of it as all them three clubs together. You might even give like the best speech, that way. Guys, 35,007 agents.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
You guys are firing shots by just watching and not hitting the like button.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Nah. If you're new here, the people that don't hit the like button, the people that don't subscribe, we call them 007 agents. So you don't want to be a 007 agent. Kindly hit the like button. Let's have no fear. I want to introduce you to the one and only Mr. Bali Tech, who is in here.
Oh, shit!
Yo. Big up to everybody in the chat. It's football power hour time and we're talking about Carrick's press conference.
Yes.
But obviously, if you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, or you've been here before, but you haven't smashed that like button, kindly smash the like button, because every like will be donated to the Go Get Bots a Wife fund, as we need many. Smash that like button still. But yeah, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Carrick, and the big revelation from today's presser was the fact that Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire are sort of in contention. They're not ruled out for the game, so I think that creates a little bit of a selection situation, because before it was going to look like Aiden Heaven and Lenny Yoro were going to be the two center backs that are going to walk into that defensive line.
Also, what was his update on Leacher? Did he say whether Leacher's back yet or not?
They didn't ask about Leacher. Simon Stone went on a rant about something else, and did not even ask about Leacher, which would have been a very, very good question,
Okay, well, as long as Leacher's back, then whatever else is going on is a blessing, because Leacher can go back to marshalling Luke Shaw, and him and Harry Maguire have a decent partnership together, so I'm a bit more confident with those guys present.
Yeah, I could probably bet that Leacher may not be. If he's back, he'll be in the matchday squad, and probably he won't start. So, but as far as today's press conference, there was no real update on, or no definitive update on Lisandro Martinez. But we have a coach who's speaking with a very, very confident tone and a very calm and composed tone, and I think he's measured. And for me, I'm liking what I'm hearing. What did you hear? You heard a little bit of it, I hope, when you tuned into the show.
I heard both of the press conferences, to be honest.
Yes.
And if I can start with our rival manager, Eddie Howe, he said that he wants all the smoke in his press conference, and he said that you have to get after Man United. You can't just let Man United do what they want to do. So he wants all the smoke, and that's good. you're not going to be low blocking us, according to what you're saying. So you're going to be really up for this game. Your players are going to go all out. And I'm loving that, because the last few matches that I've watched, you know, teams have tried to be very compact against us. They've tried to deny us the space, and they've tried to, you know, make the matches look a little bit more uglier. So the fact that they feel with a weakened team that they've got the balls to come and play against us, I've been waiting to see that for a while, because then we can go back to Cunha, Bruno, Luke Shaw, Cunha, Bruno, Cunha, Bruno.
Yo, we need that. We need. Yeah, we need to bring back the rondos. You know, I haven't seen the rondos in a while. You know.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. So, hopefully he sticks to his word. And, you know, obviously, you know what you're going to get with the boys when you see teams try and play against us. We outplay them. And, you know, it's funny because I've been looking at rival fans' channels. And initially, when we started to go on our run, they used to say things like, oh, because you won one game, oh, because you're on a manager bounce, oh, because this and that's happening. Now, they have to admit, Man United is scary now. Oh, we're scary now. You're only just discovering that we're scary now, yeah? Because we started to beat teams that we're supposed to be beating. Now we're scary. People are talking about Man United potentially challenging next season. They're already fearing about next season. When you got rivals scared about next season, you know you're doing something good. So obviously, that alone is edging me towards the, you know, Carrick deserves a bit more respect. But, you know, he's still got more games to go. And plus, I need to see how he would handle if we lost the match, because we haven't really seen that yet. If we lost the match, would the team collapse and then say, oh, we don't know how to win no more, let's just lose week to week? So we don't really know what that's like. Although I'm not asking to look for losses. I don't want to see that ever. If he can carry on winning till whenever, I'm cool with that. For a very, very long time, I'm cool with that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Carrick, in terms of how he delivers his press conference, is very politically correct. Nothing spicy in the press conference. You know, very, very, very Marmite. Not Marmite. That's not even the right word. Very vanilla. Very vanilla with the press conference. And at the end of the day, sometimes you get a manager that's very honest in the press conference. People lose their mind. Why did he say that? Then you got the other people. It's refreshing to hear the truth. Then you got a vanilla manager who doesn't really, Carrick is the type of guy who, fair enough, we're watching it because we're fans of the club and we're fans of the channel and whatnot, but most people ain't gonna watch his press conference or read his comments or whatever. And the reason why is because there's no box office in it. He is not like a Jose Mourinho. He's not gonna say something crazy in the press conference. He's not like some of the other managers that we've had in the past that say crazy stuff in the press conference. He will just give you the vanilla, and that's it. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get that sweet victory against Newcastle. You're going to get the 3 points, and you ain't even worried about what the manager said or what he said or what he hasn't said, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Because like he could have called out the BS corner tactic, for example, you know, and you know that was a talking point where he could have said, you know what, we successfully, you know, stopped Arsenal from scoring against us in these corner kicks when we beat them. But like, it's a corner tactic that football can do without. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's on him to call it out, but like he had the opportunity, and that would have been a statement that would have been box office or rock the media, you know, streets a little bit, you know, shake things up a little bit and give us a little, you know, drama, you know. But he's not that type of manager, you know.
I think my only disappointment with his press conference, right, is when he was asked about Bruno and asked about what he's done in terms of his estimation in the club where he's at. I kind of like, for me, you want to be Man United manager or whatever. you should be PRing your players, especially players that are playing well for you, especially players that are in the upper echelons in terms of records at the club. Now, as far as I know he's 100 for 100 in terms of GA. I think he's got 100 goals, 100 assists. Like he's in an elite category of players to do so. Now, me personally, I don't think you can get them types of numbers and be a world-class player, not be a world-class player. So he's definitely in the world-class category, right? Now, should your manager be giving you PR knowing that the people at Arsenal are trying to PR Declan Rice, even though Declan Rice is mid compared to Bruno Fernandes? Declan Rice is not world class compared to Bruno Fernandes, but yet you see the world class PR that the Arsenal fans and the PR machine around Arsenal give to Declan Rice. But then do we do the same thing for Bruno? I don't really think we do. And I think as a club, we should be projecting decent PR for players that deserve it at our club, like Real Madrid do, like Barcelona do, because when it's all said and done, when we're doing quite well again, we don't want our players to be getting robbed for the Ballon d'Or, for the World Player of the Year, for all of these types of awards. We want to have that standing to say we can do our own PR and cook like all the other clubs do that have very good PR for their players.
100%, bro. 100%. No, facts. Only facts were spoken here. You know what's funny? Now it's a little bit of a realistic read with a different point of view, saying about Carrick's demeanor and character that I hope he stays boring so these bastards don't get no headlines. You know what? it might actually not be a bad thing after all to have a manager who doesn't give the media what they want. You know. So I hear that side of the argument, realistic read. But yeah, big up Buddy Tech for that great perspective, my G. Solid call as always. You know, legend. Realistic read says can go wrong with vanilla.
Yo, shout the season,
Oh my god. Oh boy. Let's talk to men like Rep Up in the building. What go on, Rep Up? Men like Rep Up, are you here? Sensational. Wrap up, Haven. Are you in the house? Well,
your account is too low for this call. Dial *904 *airtime amount # to buy airtime directly from your bank. Thank you.
This phone credit is done, man.
Insurance. Do they?
I don't know if they do.
Big up,
but
dog.
we have B.
Yeah.
Okay, doctor's talking about insurance in the background as well. My God, it's crazy. Sector manager ain't in the building, you know. I guess the manager is keeping the job. That is so funny, but wrap up. Doctor, is it safe to bring you in?
Doctor's not about.
We have to just wait.
Doc?
Give me a minute, yeah?
Sure. Doc sounds she's in the middle of some craziness.
She's sorting her life out.
Yeah. So today we have a couple of games, by the way. Bournemouth versus Brentford, Everton, Burnley, Leeds versus Sunderland, and also Wolves versus Liverpool. Big games are going on today. I'd say probably Wolves is the one that we'll keep an eye on and see if they can do us a solid and keep Liverpool away.
I think they have the potential to, judging by their recent form and their recent results. They've actually been putting teams to the sword and been getting a couple of draws here or there. So big up to Wolves, obviously, for all those who have been to Wolves before. It's nothing really to see over there. It's in the West Midlands of England. It's alright. It's alright down there. But
Yeah.
you can go there and get a little cheap thrill here or there. But people don't really go there to watch the football. But they do have a local football team that once upon a time played football that was decent for about 5 minutes, and then they just went back to doing madnesses. But now that they're going down, they have started to play like there's no pressure on them, and they've been doing some reasonable things. They've taken some points off some top level teams, and long may that continue for the foreseeable. As long as they're not doing it against Man United, it's all good.
And they actually have some two decent Brazilian players in the midfield, Andre and I think the other one is called Gomez. And like for me, whenever we're approaching the end of the season, I always think it's never a bad idea to look at the relegation market, see if there's any player in the Wolves team that you can scoop up. Like we gotta start watching the left back Bueno, I think that's his name. You gotta see if there's anybody else in the other teams as well that could be going.
I like Mane, the 18-year-old Mane.
Yeah. The young gun is firing. Yes, as well.
I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they want to give him to us on a free transfer. We'll look after him. You know what I mean? What do you do with these youths again? What do you do with these? We'll develop him. We'll make him a solid player. Don't worry. We can say he came from Wolves, but we'll turn him into a world-class player.
For sure. Let me go in and bring in men like Peter in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Peter. Wagwan,
can you hear me, bro?
100% I can hear you, sir.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah. I've seen the your streams. You're going up, bro.
Oh, thank you, my
You
G.
deserve it, bro. You deserve it.
I appreciate it, Peter. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, hard work pays off always.
Hey, well, we have like almost 60 people here. I don't even know if we have like enough likes, Can we get 40 likes?
40, yeah. Light 40.
Target is
but
40.
I've seen,
yeah.
But bro, I've been here when there was 3 people watching, and now 3,000 views, 3,000 views.
Yes, sir.
Going up. You deserve it, bro. All I'm gonna say.
Thank you, my G. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it.
So what are we saying tomorrow?
Do you tell me how you're feeling, bro? Is it
confident, bro? Confident.
You're confident
with Michael Carrick, yeah, bro. I'm giddy now with Carrick.
Yeah,
Michael Carrick, bro. Yeah, I'm giddy, bro. I expect every game we're gonna win it. Every game.
So even though the last time we went to St. James's Park, the last 2 times we went to St. James's Park, we lost. Actually, you know that.
Yeah. But the last 2 times we went to St. James's, it was Amorim, the coach. So, and last season, if you remember, I think we lost 4-1, right?
Yes.
Or 4-0.
Yes.
And
I
every
think-
single goal we considered
Oh,
was
wow.
a
Garnacho
was a
scored
mistake.
for us. Javi Barnes
Yeah.
brace.
Yeah,
Tonali
yeah, yeah.
scored. You know, yeah, it
But
was not a good game.
if you go back and look at the goals, every single goal was from our mistakes, from individual mistakes. They were shambles. Like the game didn't, the result didn't reflect the game.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
we still did deserve to lose, but just the result is flattering them. Tomorrow, no Bruno, no Voltemade,
Mhm.
maybe no Jacob Ramsey, no Fabian Schär. Like I'm expecting to win tomorrow.
We have to cook. We have
Easy,
to cook,
easy.
Fever.
Listen,
Here.
we need to win the next two games. The next two games is the key to the Champions League. If we want to qualify, Villa, direct rival, we need to win. I'm expecting Villa to beat or draw against Chelsea.
Okay.
So
yeah, that would give if they draw. Oh, we're actually level. What level with Villa on points? We're just ahead
Villa,
of them.
yeah.
Goal difference with Villa.
If they draw, we're going, and if we win, of course, we're going 8 points clear of Chelsea, which is huge.
Oh shit!
And 2
Are
points
you
clear
telling
of
me
Villa.
the truth?
Yeah. And 2 points clear of Villa, and then direct duel in what, bro? Again, we need to wait for 2 weeks to play. Like that's killing me, bro. This is killing me.
It is a long wait, but you know what? We might have to organize a little friendly or something. You know, something behind closed doors. One of those. You know.
And then
I'm scared for our match sharpness, bro. Like waiting for that long. That's almost like that's more than 2 weeks.
So we wait for almost 2 weeks. We wait for 12 days, I think, or 11. Then from the 20th, we don't play all the way up until the 11th of April, bro. Our last game, I think, is on the 20th. And then we play all the way on the 11th, bro. 1 month, nearly.
It's unacceptable.
Man, we gotta make sure this never happens again.
Never. We need to secure Champions League. Like I want to see the curtain. You know the ball, the Champions League logo. I want to see that curtain.
Because I can kind of hear the music, you know.
Bro, I'm already hearing noises. You know, I'm not schizophrenic, but I'm hearing something in my head. I want to go to away games.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it. I feel it. I can. He's cooking.
Yeah.
I want to go to away games, bro. Like the last year in Europa League, I went to Bucharest. I drove 13 hours and 26 hours in total. No sleep, nothing, because I'm scared of flying, you know. So I decided to drive. Bro, 26 hours, but it was worth it. We won. I want to go, bro. I want to go to New Camp. I want to go to Santiago Bernabeu. Why not?
Come on. Right? Imagine. Yeah, I actually want to do that too, you know. Hopefully the channel starts like, you know, becoming a little bit of a fund somewhere, you know, like, and we can start doing content like, you know, just going to like Santiago Bernabeu. Imagine, bro. Imagine. That'll be so good. What do you think the scoreline is going to be?
3-1. I said it. 3-1 for us. If Sesko starts, which I doubt, he will score 2. If not, then Mbeumo will score 2 and Bruno 1. But I don't think Sesko will start.
Yeah, I have a really, really strong feeling that Sesko is not going to start as well. Ahmad is starting for sure.
Yeah.
And then Mbeumo and Cunha.
Bro, they have Trippier, bro, at right back. Like he's 40, bro. We need someone to cook him on the left. Like with all due respect, yeah, but 40 in football is different.
Ahmad versus Trippier. What?
Yeah.
We will be there. We will be there.
Matter of fact, the whole of Newcastle to the army.
Them dead.
All right. Let's talk to wrap up. Let's see. Wrap up take 2. Is wrap up there?
Well, go on, I'm back in full effect. I told you. My laptop died. Yeah. Or restarted. So I say restarted. So I said, let me use the phone, innit? Let me use the phone. But
I. So tell me, wrap up. How you feeling about the game, bro? Like you heard Luke Shaw and Maguire potentially might be back in contention. You know.
Luke Shaw wasn't injured. He was just ill.
Okay. All right.
Carrick said it after the game. They interviewed him after the game, after Christmas. He said that Maguire's injured. We don't know. Luke Shaw's just ill. Let him get tucked up in bed and let him recover. That was it.
So
Shaw
now
was
the
never
question
injured.
is: so now wrap up. Do you start Mazraoui or do you go with Luke Shaw?
I'll start Mazraoui on the right and put Luke Shaw on the left. Dalot's horrendous, man. Let's be real. Dalot was horrendous against Crystal Palace. That was car crash Dalot against Crystal Palace. But we won the game. He wasn't good. Let's be real. But I can listen. Dalot was horrendous, but we got the victory, so nobody's really talking about it. But he was horrendous against Crystal Palace. I'll start Mazraoui as the right back, keep Luke Shaw as the left back.
What's crazy is that Dalot was one of the better players versus Everton.
Yeah, Everton. Yeah. Because that's chaos. They play chaos.
But now you're saying he was the worst. But okay, all right. So now you're saying play Maz.
No, he's horrendous. That's horrendous.
Maz and Luke Shaw. I hear you. So what about how you gonna do the? You're saying okay, Sesko on the bench as well, right? Or you start Sesko?
Carrick is gonna be the fluid from three. I agree with what Peter said. I don't think he's gonna start Sesko. Okay. Because he's gonna go for work rate against Newcastle. Because either way, I actually don't believe what Howe saying, baby Simeone. I'm calling diluted Simeone. Yeah, I don't believe what he's saying because he's got bare injuries. Yeah, he's gonna do the low block thing as well and try to counter attack us. Gimresh is injured. Yeah. He was playing Walter Marden centre midfield and Joe Linton left wing with what's his name? The winger. I've forgotten his name now.
Murphy?
No, not Murphy, the left winger. I've forgotten his name.
Barnes?
No, the other one.
I've
forgotten his name.
Who's the other Newcastle left winger? You say he's a left winger.
Yeah, but he's playing up front now. Gordon, that's it. Yeah, Gordon. Gordon's playing up front now.
Yeah. Yeah, Elanga. Yeah, Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, so you should get the dub. Alanga's garbage, man. Everyone tries to gas him up. Yeah, I'm telling you now, yeah.
He's still around.
We should get the dub by hook or by crook.
Damn.
What?
I'm saying Alanga he's still like it's funny because like they signed him and then
Alanga's hot. I said to you before. I said he's better than Garnacho. That's as far as it goes because Garnacho is hot garbage, but he's not far behind. Everyone was trying to look how well Alanga's playing against us. He weren't doing much. He's kick and run and nothing else. No guile, no. So this is what I'm going to say anyway. I believe the fluid front three's playing because they're going to help stop their counter attacks and they will track back. Because when Sesko started against Palace, we weren't pressing as well. The whole team was asleep. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I believe we beat Newcastle anyway. It's the same score as what Peter said. 3-1. We beat them 3-1. Yeah, because our midfield is better than theirs. Our midfield is better than theirs right now.
Okay.
The midfield is definitely.
And wrap up, like how I have the poll about Tonali or Guimaraes. Who do you rate more between the two?
Tonali, I think he's better.
Oh, okay. All right. Sandro Tonali, wrap up says, let's go get Sandro Tonali.
More range of passing. He's got much more range of passing. That's what we need. We don't need another. We don't need a Guimaraes profile right now. We don't need that. We need someone who can play make from deep line. But I want Wharton. But if it's out of Guimaraes and Tonali, I'm taking Tonali all day.
All right. He said it. All right. Almost 40 people have voted as well, and they agree with wrap up. 56% agree with wrap up saying Tonali. Oh, it keeps on changing. If you haven't voted, please vote right now. 42 people voting. I want to know who you rate more. Who you think we should sign at Manchester United? Is it Sandro Tonali or Bruno Guimaraes? Let's conclude the show with Dr. NHS.
Hey, I'm so sorry about earlier.
It's all good. It was drama. We do not hate drama out here sometimes. So
Oh no! It didn't. It's not drama. It's just trying to fix some shit in our house. I hope. I honestly should have muted myself.
Yeah,
it's okay. But you should, because I have my headset on. You should have just said, I hope I didn't air out my family business. Because
No, it's okay. We heard about I'm kidding. No. It's all good. What were you? I was gonna ask you about your impressions of the presser. One. What are you saying about?
He's great. Michael Carrick obviously learned from. I wasn't swearing. I was just making it's just I have to make sure some shit is working out. Sorry. You know how it is. Anyway, I have to stop looking at the
stay focused.
For the new followers, I'm so sorry. Butts is out here getting 6K views and I'm here like not cussing other people up.
During Ramadan,
I told you I've worked hard, okay? Oh my god. Anyway, so sorry. Oh my god. God will forgive me. You understand? He's my best friend.
If you got a like for every swear word, I swear this channel will blow up.
Oh no. What are you talking about? You're here blowing up. You have 6K views, you know that. On one video. In fact, we have to put some respect on Football Power Hour, know.
Hey.
Because I don't know why people are not, because the likes, the views, the subscribers, and people, when you watch the video back, comment on the video. Because it's nice to know what you people think about everything.
Even just like a little comment of an emoji actually helps the algorithm, Even if
I know
not putting
a heart emoji is something. And subscribe, because this guy has been on 2 point something for ages.
For the longest.
He has to get to 5K. Because he wants to go to the Bernabeu. He wants to go to he wants to fly over all over the world. I don't know why we're doing this.
Okay.
And I'm talking a lot like this because so I've gotten confident. This morning I was a bit saying we might win one nil. And but now I'm going to go with Peter. Shout out to Peter because I have to say shout out to Peter. 3-1. I would love a 3-0, another clean sheet, but 3-1.
Okay.
And I want Bruno has to also get some assists. We have to do a teamwork. It has to be teamwork to propel him to 21 assists this season. And people have to start putting respect, not only on Butts' name, but on Bruno's name.
On Bruno's name. Hell yeah. I love that.
And I won't forget, earlier on, I did say that about the nail comment. How do you know they haven't done that?
Big up, by the way. Big up, Doc. I wanna ask you, hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Oh no, I was about to bring you in, Connor. Where did he go?
Yo, bots.
Big up, Connor.
Yeah, now every time a video gets played on the StreamYard or whatever, my phone just has a seizure and just stops working, so I can't hear whoever's on stage.
Well, glad to have you here. It's working right now. I got a
Yeah,
question for you. Sandro Tonali or Bruno
neither,
Guimaraes? Who would you?
neither.
Gun to your head, pick one.
The gun can go off.
He says.
Neither. I don't like either of them.
Okay, all right. What? Why? Why don't you like either?
Because you've got Bruno, like, yeah, you can put him in the 6 and he'll defend, but he ain't my number 6. He ain't the Brazilian 6 I want. Like, I want Casemiro. And then you've got Tonali, and he's one bad episode away from another betting scandal. I'm looking at him as being a risky player because of the bets.
He's liable.
Like, I love a bet.
Now
Like,
being a Manchester United player, you're right.
I love a good bet, but I just can't be asked with the risk of it, and I just don't like him very much as a player either. Get me Elliot Anderson. Get me him. Go get me Elliot Anderson from Forest. It'll cost us more money, but Forest and West Ham stay up. We go get Anderson. Then we get Mickey van der Ven on the cheap when Spurs get relegated. Because Lisandro Martinez, his injury history ain't the best. He's left-sided centre-back, fast as fuck. Put him on the halfway line against Mbappe. I'm backing Van der Ven to win the race.
Okay.
He's very quick. And who doesn't want to see Spurs relegated apart from Spurs fans?
100%. Yeah, you're right. I feel like Van der Ven has a little bit of a injury history.
Yeah, his hamstrings not all there, but rotation, we can keep him fit. But quick thought. I've not had a chance to say this on stream yet, but do you know how many points Sesko's won us since the Burnley game?
7?
No, 11 out of 20.
Oh shit!
Yeah. He's won us 11 points from his goals and that.
Hit the like button for Benjamin Sesko, man. Come on. What?
I worked out, I did the maths. I was looking at it, I was thinking, 11 points? Has Højlund ever won us 11 points? Yeah, Gyökeres could never.
Right? That's incredible. That's incredible.
From the 20 points we've won since the Burnley game, he's won us 11 of them, from his goals, because he got 3 versus Everton, he got us the 3 against Fulham, he got, what other ones has he got? He got us a point versus West Ham, he got us the point versus Burnley. Yeah, the Everton one there. And there's a couple more, and it's just he's so good. And with Bruno behind him in the 10, I think we need to inform the Israelis that Ruben Amorim is now the new Ayatollah of Iran. He's the new one in charge. And we need to just let the Israelis know his location.
Oh, big up corner, man. I want to know your score prediction. No, don't go political. What's your score prediction, corner? What's your score prediction?
Oh, 4-1.
4-1?
Yeah, I'm backing a 4-1.
Who's scoring those 4 goals?
We'll go for a big Benny Boy hat-trick and a Bruno free kick from outside the box. And then we'll go for a Newcastle goal from probably, I'd say Anthony Gordon, but I don't see, maybe Harvey Barnes or Anthony Gordon goal.
And then the 4th goal from United, who's scoring the 4th?
No, hat-trick from Sesko and Bruno free kick from outside the box.
Sesko. Oh my God.
I can see what he's doing. I can see it. I feel it. He's cooking.
Yo, if that happens, come on now. Come on. Hat-trick will be there for it. I feel like it's Ahmad's time. It's overdue. For me, matter of fact, talking about score predictions, guys, I gotta show you something really quickly about we're upgrading the football power hour power predictions, by the way. I gotta show you this. Let me put in my predictions for today. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna be doing this moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this deserves a drum roll. We're trialing it out. Here we go. Let's check this out. So we got Bournemouth Brentford. I think it's gonna go down as 3-2 to Brentford. And basically the way we get to this, it's very simple. If you have an email address, you will be able to put in your score predictions in this dashboard right here. So yeah, I think Leeds will be playing Sunderland at home. I expect Leeds to beat Sunderland 2-1. I'm going to submit my prediction right there. Everton versus Burnley. I expect Everton to win 2-0. Wolves versus Liverpool. Come on, Wolves. Give me a dramatic 3-3 thriller. I'm capping with 3. Let's try 2-2. Let's try 2-2. Come on. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. 1-1. Brighton versus Arsenal. I think that's gonna be hold on. Hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe Brighton, Arsenal. Let's try. I feel like Brighton will score more than 1 goal. Arsenal, they're not a very high scoring team. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. The downfall of Arsenal begins with Brighton and Hove Albion. Fulham versus West Ham is going to go 2-0 to Fulham. Why? Let's look at where they are on the table really quickly. West Ham is in relegation zone. Fulham is sitting at 9th. I'm going by pure vibes here with this prediction, but I believe Fulham will be superior. West Ham is a lot more to fight for. Even though my gut feeling says something else, I will go with 2-0 Fulham. Man City, Nottingham Forest. Let's be real about this one. It's going to be a nice 3-0 spanking by Pep Guardiola to let Arsenal know we on the way. We behind you. Big up, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mr. Man Like Vegeta in the building. Big up, bro. Big up to you. Pay Vegeta his wages. Vegeta will always get paid. Don't worry. Hold on. Newcastle versus Manchester United. That one I am going to be serious and tell you Newcastle will score a goal. Manchester United will score more than 3. It'll be a 4-1 type game. And then Crystal Palace versus Spurs will be... I'm sorry. Spurs have to start winning at some point. Igor Tudor has been brought in to revive the dying Spurs, and they keep on sinking. But they have to win. I think it's going to be a dramatic 4-2 type game. Boom. That's my score prediction. I'm gonna put the link just so that we try out for this. Let's see how this thing works out. Boom. Big up yourself if you're just tuning in. Thank you for being here. And hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. I wanna also say, by the way, who's scoring the goals for us? Those 4 goals. 1 is going to be scored by Ahmad. 1 will be scored by Sesko. 2 will be scored by Cunha. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
And then obviously for Newcastle, I think it's going to be somebody like Joelinton who gets a goal for them. Either way, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, because you know what? Yeah, Mazraoui, it's been a while. He needs to also get a goal. He needs to get a goal. Write this down. Maybe Mazraoui. I see Mazraoui getting an assist instead. We will be here for the watch along, for the chill along. Kind reminder to hit the thing if you haven't hit it on your way out. Peace. Also, put your score prediction, because that link to put in your score prediction should be up on the community post any second now.
Football Power Hour.